Good morning. I am Tracy. I am the voice that you hear narrating in all the videos that I post. Um, I am Mother How of Mother How's Little Cows. I um, I don't know what to tell you. I just thought I'd introduce myself. Um, I'm uh, trying to rebuild a cow herd with my husband in northwestern Ontario. We both grew up in Saskatchewan, just outside of Saskatoon. We both come from farming backgrounds. We both dabbled in dairy careers. We both hold license for driving commercial vehicles, semi-trucks. I don't know what to tell you. I just thought it would be nice for you guys to put a face to the voice that you hear. And I thought maybe we would do a little bit of a question and answer type forum if you were interested. Throw your questions in the comments. Let me know what you want to know about. And maybe it may result in a video specifically for you. Maybe it will just be directly answering your question in the comments. So we bought this place 2 years ago. We spent quite a bit of time apart. My husband was out here doing renovations on the house, fixing up the barn, putting in fencing, stuff like that. While I stayed back in Saskatchewan and worked and helped to fund all of this. And we moved some of the cattle, the beef end of stuff, the small beef, winter of 2018. Had a really good friend and a close neighbor volunteer to take them on for the winter because we were so horribly drought stricken in Saskatchewan that I just could not find feed for them. So we bought feed out here, and Cheryl kept them. Cheryl and her husband Bruce kept them for the winter, calved them out, and they had their first summer here in 2019. And I retained the dairy end of things back home in Saskatchewan, and milked and raised contract calves and bums and whatever else while hubby was out here doing his thing. And I boarded the cows out the winter of 19 because I had an ankle reconstruction surgery done at the end of October. So I needed help with looking after the cows, and things here weren't ready for the dairy group, and we weren't sure when I was going to make the move out here because I had a work contract that I had to fulfill and I wanted to fulfill. So another good friend of ours back in Saskatchewan took on my dairy group. It was his first experience with dairy cattle. He found them to be very, very different than the beef, and because they are so quiet, he had some challenges. Not really challenges, but getting used to cattle that are so very quiet and wanting attention and in your face and stuff like that. So and then in the end of March, we moved the household out here, including myself. And then my husband went back just as the dairy girls were starting to calve, brought them the breads back for us, and we moved the cattle from Bruce and Cheryl's here and calved everybody out here this spring for the very first time. And then in June, my husband again went back to Saskatchewan and picked up the yearling heifers that we had out there and the mini Jersey bull and brought him out for us, or for me, I guess. He'd sooner do without them sometimes. And so, yeah, we calved our first group, or had our first calving season here, March, April, early May, and then a couple of stragglers in June. Put the bulls out end of June, and we'll start again next spring. Anyways, that's all I can think of to say. I apologize. I look like the wreck of the Hesperus. But I don't have to work today, so I don't have to look presentable. I get to just be me, naturally me, and that's the way I prefer things. I'm not a cover girl. I'm not a high maintenance kind of girl. I'm pretty below average is what I call it. Anyways, so yeah, if you guys have any questions, any comments, if you want to see specific videos, let me know. Drop it in the comments, and we'll do what we can to answer, film it for you. Bear in mind, I'm only hand milking because it's just my one little cow now. So, and because the barn is, as you can see, not insulated, my milking machine over there doesn't do well in the cold, and I'm really not into fighting to just milk one cow. So we'll start using the milking machine end of March, early April, and I can do some videos then for machine milking for anybody that's interested. Hope this finds y'all well. Have a great day. Thanks. Bye.